I say to you today, my friends, that in spite of all the differences and frustrations of the moment,
I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed.
We hold this truth to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, and the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at a table of brotherhood.
I have a dream that my 4 children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low.
The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight.
And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together.
This is our hope. This is our faith, which I return to the south.
With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope.
With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood.
With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, and to struggle together. To go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day.
This will be the day when all God's children will be able to sing with a new meaning.
My country, taste of the sweet land of liberty, of the I sing, land my father died, land of the pilgrims, pride from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
And if America is going to be a great nation, this must become true.
So let freedom ring for the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire.
Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania.
Let freedom ring to the snowcaps of rocky Colorado.
Let freedom ring through the curvaceous slopes of California.
Let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill, molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring.
And when this happens, when we allow freedom to ring,
When we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city. To a day when all of God's children, black men, white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants, Catholics, be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, freedom at last, freed at last, free at last.
This was a fantastic event. We had, 250, 300 people show up, and it was a great cross-section of the community. I was really impressed with not only the number of people that showed up, but the enthusiasm. How many of the people said they had gone out and done service work today in honor of Dr. King?
We had a good crowd tonight. I was real happy to see all these people here. We were hoping to get people from all different parts of Takoma Park together in a big event that would be for everybody. And we were real pleased to see so many people here. That was wonderful.
The next time you're in the position of feeling down, stressed, worried, concerned, not really clear about how your day is going, look for someone to help.
I think we were able to recreate the spirit that Martin Luther King stood for. I'll say one great thing about Martin Luther King is that a lot of people get mixed up and consider him just a black, because he was black, African-American hero. But I think Dr. Martin Luther King transcended that and became a prophet for the people. He talked about diversity. I don't really like singing "We Shall Overcome." I believe we should sing "We Have Overcome." And I think this is a representation of what he was dreaming about.
Today, on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, in honor of him, in honor of all the unsung heroes, I want to say, please, look forward to helping someone else.
Everybody walked with a smile and a warm feeling in their face and believing in the story we're trying to transact. You know, Martin Luther King is not some legacy alone that we mention here and there and don't bring the legacy into our life. This is to say, you know, in a little pieces, we can live the legacy and we can create an engaged community by doing simply hi, by saying hi, by having a place like this to break bread together and sing together. We can build the community. So we wanted to engage the dream, live the dream. So what happened was fantastic. Unless we communicate, unless we talk, unless we build relationship, no other thing is possible. So that's what we try to bring into everybody's conscious mind, or deliberately to tell them, unless we open each other's door to each other, unless we care about each other, because not to be good, for our own sake, for our own, to enrich our own lives. So the simplest message was, you need to communicate, you need to be together, you need to say to each other, how are you, and mean it. Then all other problems can be handled together. It will be possible to create a better tomorrow for all of us.
I got a question!
Have you traveled this far and not discovered how efficacious grace is? We were kept by grace. We were saved by grace. We are awakened every morning by grace.
But mercy diagnoses the situation.
But grace fills the prescription.
But mercy finds you when you're lost.
But grace takes you home.
Mercy cleanses the leper spot.
Grace saves the sin-sick soul. Grace makes the wounded whole. Yeah. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. G-Force want to say, happy birthday to Martin Luther King Jr. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Lived in Takoma Park for 30 years. It's always been the potential for having a wonderful crowd across the barriers, across the boundaries, to cross the bridges. It's always been here, and once in a while it happens, and tonight it happened, and I think it's the best reason to live in Takoma Park.
We all learned a lot today, and it was very, very nice, well put together.
I think it was beautiful. It's a nice event. I like to see more activities like this in this community.
My favorite part was when everybody was performing and we were singing and we were just joining together and having a good time.
But that's alright. That's alright. I know that Jesus, he will fix it. After a while, trouble in my way. I have to cry sometimes. Come on, clap your hands. Oh, so much trouble. I have to cry sometimes. I lay awake at night. But that's alright. 'Cause I know that Jesus, after a while, stepped in the furnace long time ago. Said make it be and a Benito, but they weren't worried. But this I know, 'cause I know that Jesus, after a while, oh, I know Jesus will fix it.
What I like about Martin Luther King is he sacrificed a lot so that we were all able to sit in here together as one, blacks, whites, all ethnicities. Everybody was able to come together as one to enjoy what he died for.
The thing I think that the young people can learn from Dr. King is not just all the great work he did for civil rights and for social justice, but what he taught us about having a dream and then working towards that dream and working to fulfill each of our dreams. We should all be doing that, and it would be a much better world.
He was a good man, and that he was very courageous, and he gave his life for freedom and civil rights, and I'm just happy that we could all be together without any separation.
I like that he stands for nonviolence, and he stands for liberty and equality for all people.